Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Got some late breaking news here tonight that I just wanted to get out to everyone. Arcade1Up has been teasing for the better part of a week now that they were doing a collaboration with Shaquille O'Neal to be announced tonight, February 11th, at Shaq's Funhouse. He was holding an event there tonight out in Las Vegas where he's got an actual Arcade1Up room. He's got a whole room in his place that's dedicated to Arcade1Up machines, and they were going to be announcing a brand new machine at this event. Now, a lot of people have been speculating that this was going to be the long anticipated NFL Blitz cabinet, but that's not the case. It is not NFL Blitz. That's right, it is Shaq Fu, the arcade machine. No. It's not that either. Actually, what it is it's an updated version of the NBA Jam cabinet. And let's be honest. As disappointed as a lot of people may be with the fact that it's not NFL Blitz, which, in one respect would have made sense because this is Super Bowl weekend. What better time to announce NFL Blitz as a cabinet? But by the same token, what does Shaq really have to do with football? So being an NBA Jam cabinet makes a lot more sense, and that's what this is. This is NBA Jam Shaq Edition arcade machine. What they're announcing is I guess for lack of a better term, enhanced version of the original NBA Jam cabinet. It's already up on their website, where you can't pre-order yet, but it is up on the Notify Me, so you can get notified once this becomes available. And let's just take a look at the website and see what it looks like. Okay, so here is a look at the cabinet itself. Very similar to the original NBA Jam, but you can see, let me pull this up a little bit closer. Okay. So yeah, so you can see a couple of the different features of this. Number one, it is a full-size cab in that there is no riser on it. You can see it's got Shaq's outline on the side and his signature on the front of it, signifying this as the Shaq edition of NBA Jam. I'll go through some of the specs in just a second, but it actually does have a bigger screen. It has a 19-inch screen compared to the 17-inch that the original cab had. Not sure about updated controls, but we'll take a look at that in a minute. Now, they are just touting this as NBA Jam Shaq Edition arcade machine. They are not saying that this is part of their new Pro line, even though it does look like it has some similarities to what we're going to be seeing from Pro line cabinets. They're not calling this that. So it's going to be interesting to see what price line this ultimately falls into. Let's go back to the website here and just take a look at what it has to say and check out some of the specs. So here's the overview. Boom shakalaka. Dunk on the competition with the new NBA Jam Shaq Edition home arcade machine from Arcade1Up. This Shaq massive 65.8-inch tall single-piece game cabinet sports a 19-inch screen for the first time in an Arcade1Up title, bringing you authentic and, yes, way nostalgic arcade experiences in an easily assembled design. Arcade1Up game machines are must-haves for your family game room, home bars, or a welcome distraction in the office. They play great, look great, and are instant conversation pieces. No quarters required. Yep. Once again, play hoops with NBA legends and pull off some over-the-top shooting in this arcade classic. Jump clear across the court and set the ball on fire. In one of the first sports games ever to feature real and digitized NBA licensed teams and players. No fouls, no free throws, no violations. Okay, except for goaltending and the 24-second violation. And so much more. Okay, let me stop right here for 1 second. Now, I was just watching the Kongs R Us live stream, which is where I saw this announced. So shout out to them, okay? Because Kongs R Us is there at Shaq's Funhouse. He's still doing a live stream as I'm posting this, but it's 11:30 at night for me here on the East Coast, and I just wanted to get this shot and hopefully get it out, if not tonight, then tomorrow morning. whenever you're seeing this. But one of the things is he did show the cab, and standing next to it was a guy, and he is a celeb. I'm sorry, for the life of me, I have no clue who he is. But he asked him how tall he was, and he said he was about 5'8", 5'9" with shoes. And the cabinet was right about at his height. So, yeah, it's 65 inches tall. So if you're like me, I'm 5'8". So this thing will be as tall as I am. Let's go down through the features and specifications on this. So, just like the original NBA Jam, this includes NBA Jam, NBA Jam Tournament Edition, and NBA Hang Time. Switch it up, easy navigation on screen menus. Want to go against a live opponent remotely? Just hit the Wi-Fi Live feature, allowing you to take on opponents anywhere playing from their own Arcade1Up NBA Jam Shaq Edition home arcade machine. And yes, also play against any retro gamer on Arcade1Up's original NBA Jam game machine. Now that's what we call crossplay. So that is a nice feature, that not only does it have online play, but not just with this Shaq Edition, but with the original NBA Jam machine. So you'll be able to play against people no matter which machine they own. I gotta say, I will give them props for that. It's a nice feature that they're adding that. So again, one-piece design, standing an impressive 65.8 or 5'8" inches tall. New 19-inch screen. So again, 19-inch, not 17-inch. Light-up marquee. Wi-Fi Live crossplay with no monthly subscription. Yeah, we know that about Arcade1Up. 99.21 pounds. Now, I could go to the original and see how much it weighs, but I feel like this is a pretty hefty machine when a lot of the others are in like the 70 to 80 pound range. So that's interesting. Adjustable volume, clear dead protector, anti-tip over strap. So all the usual suspects there. So yeah, there you go, guys. That was the big reveal. That was the big announcement that they were coming out with a Shaq edition of the NBA Jam cab. Now, does this mean that the old NBA Jams are suddenly going to start to go down in price because people are going to want to upgrade to this? I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. It's also going to depend on how much this is. Again, you know, they've announced this is now this is now the 5th machine, I think, that they've announced since the beginning of the year that we have no clue when it's coming out and no clue on price. So we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. I'm going to hit the notify me button on this. I'm going to want to find out. I don't know if I necessarily want the unit, but I want to find out so I can get that information out to you guys, you know, when it becomes available. All right? So that's it for now. I'm going to see if I can get this posted as quickly as possible. And have a good night wherever you are. Good morning if that's when you're listening to this, or whenever. And I will see you guys again soon. Oh, and don't forget, please, especially if you're checking me out for the first time, give this video a like, hit that subscribe button, hit the notify bell if you want to be notified each time I put out a new video. And as always, I'll see you in the future.